Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Ethan, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition
Dungeons & Dragons show!
I will have some announcements and a recap for all of you, but before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and do some player introductions. Or let's crinkle some stuff. Okay, now player introductions.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Master. I play Embers of White Ash, the Tabaxi Sunspell Monk.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I play Lady Alen'dal, who is an elvish Circle of the Land druid.
I'm Gabo, and I play Art, the Dragonborn Battlemaster Fighter.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Vert, a Changeling Armor Artificer.
Thank you, everyone. So those announcements, real quick, we premiere our episodes on YouTube on Mondays at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, except when we don't, because people in our crew have been stricken by the plague 2 weeks straight. Fortunately, we're back at it now, and hopefully won't be interrupted again. Throughout the campaign, we use a variety of custom items, custom monsters, custom species, so be aware of that as you're watching along. The character portraits, which you'll see on the layout once we switch over to it, were done by an artist named Zyra Brittany, who goes by @Zylav on Twitter. If you need a refresher on anything that's going on in the campaign, you can check out our campaign wiki at World Anvil. You can also check us out on our socials, where our handle is Antiheroes Anonymous. The video description below the video contains links and information to everything I just mentioned and more, including some links to trans rights, Black Lives Matter, and Stop Asian Hate resources. Other than that, we just hope you enjoy the show, share with your friends, and come back to watch some more. So without anything more to say, let's just roll the intro video. And welcome back. Previously on Antiheroes Anonymous, the Silver Seekers have been in the city of Fulerith, which is currently caught in a 10-hour time loop that ends with the city's destruction. In their first loop, the Silver Seekers followed a lead from Art's sword to the First of Crystal, an artifact kept in Viduun's Hoard. They located the Hoard and fought their way past Vert's Aunt Isabella, as well as her dragon Paldair, who had hoped to plunder the Hoard on behalf of the League of Terrors. Alas, they failed to unravel Viduun's puzzles before everything reset, and now the Silver Seekers are on their second loop, where they've rescued the frost giant Scotty from her captors in the League after a rematch with... in the League, period. I thought it was a comma. Then later, after a rematch with Isabella, they are now ready to pick up where they left off in the dungeon of Viduun's Hoard. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and, since we're in a dungeon, we can go straight over to the map on Roll20.
Oh boy.
Drop the banner where it needs to be. So you guys should be on the correct page. To remind you, because it's been a bit, you had discovered this dungeon beneath Viduun itself, solved a puzzle in this first initial antechamber that led to a false hoard with painted coins and a bag of devouring trap.
Bag.
Before discovering that you could rotate the room containing the false hoard, allowing it to connect to other rooms of the dungeon. You then went on and found another rotation device in the next room where you could rotate a fountain to turn that and perhaps other rooms as well. And by doing so, you found this large, uncharged lightning crystal. Just this big gray crystal inside of this like metal artifice setup.
There were also, if I remember right, there were some other levers that we didn't really mess with in the fountain room.
Yes. Yeah, there was... in the fountain room, there were some things you didn't mess with. Let me pull up.
Levers? Did you say levers or letters?
Levers.
Levers?
Yes.
That was to, like, drain the water, wasn't it? Once it flooded?
I don't remember.
Yeah, there was
The ones by the door, at least, that we tried.
there was an inscription on the fountain that said something like a full turn from north to west, this order brings the flow to rest. And then you found levers corresponding to the cardinal directions, north, south, east, west. But pulling on them didn't seem to have any effect. In fact, I don't think they pulled down at all.
That's right. Yeah, we tried. Nothing happened.
That's right.
Yeah, you did try to interact with them, but they didn't do anything.
Okay. And then, remind me, this room that we're in now, the door leading east, is that a doorway or hallway, or is it just a wall?
I'm just trying to get some music for you. The hallway leading east ends in a blank stone wall,
Got it.
like you've seen in other chambers before.
Okay. Did we have any ideas on how to charge this crystal? Is that what we came here to do?
That was one of the ideas that we had,
Well, we're in this room
but we're
now.
not sure if it's necessary yet.
It happened so fast. The second time through. It's all a blur.
And I should remind myself, the hour is currently 8 p.m.,
Which means we have 2 hours until...
which means you have
The
2
reset.
hours until the reset.
Thanks, Charles.
Bless you. There's like a little pixie in the corner that is just sneezing and coughing. No.
A lot of bodily functions happening here right now.
So what would you guys like to do?
What would you like to do about this crystal? Or should we backtrack?
So, if we did leave this room alone, can someone remind me what were the other options that we had for other unexplored rooms that we've seen?
So you haven't found any other unexplored chambers. Yeah, you haven't found any more connections, but you are able to rotate the central, the false Hoard chamber,
Yep.
and you're also able to rotate that fountain,
Right.
which seems to move certain other rooms.
But when we rotated the false Hoard chamber and we checked those new directions,
There was nothing.
nothing. So all three of the other directions are
Yes.
blank from what we've seen. Okay. Okay. So I want to check the doorway to the east to see if it's like a real,
Instead of like it could
like
be
an illusion or something. It's not
Sure.
an illusion or whatever.
roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Guidance.
Thanks. Oh, yeah, that's 15.
What was it?
15.
Okay. You're able to like kind of put your hand against the stone there, and it feels solid, so you don't think there's any kind of illusion. And you kind of like move your hand around looking for seams that might indicate like a false door or a hidden passage, and you don't find anything like that. It seems like what you've seen before.
Got it. Yeah, I think. Let's see. And did I, in the previous loop, I don't remember if I did an investigation or arcana on this crystal
You
to see
did,
if
I
it was
believe.
something that. I'm just trying to remember. if it charged up, it did something, or is it supposed to discharge?
You did do an investigation check on that, and I want to pull up Aster's notes.
I'm looking at them right now as well.
Okay, to give you the exact information I gave you before.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I just forgot that little detail.
Okay. Elwyn investigates crystal. It has magical properties, but we're not sure what they are. Currently, it's depleted or drained. You cast Identify and learn it has no attunement, no charges when not created by a spell. It's able to store lightning energy. Art made a history check and recalls Viduun was known for her cunning and would sometimes deploy electric crystals hidden by illusions so that metal-clad armies would all be vanquished at once. Vert theorizes that we're supposed to complete a circuit from a generator somewhere. And then the reset happened.
Yep. Okay, that's right.
And we theorized that the metal plates were the circuit, right?
Yeah.
They are conductive.
So we need to line them up.
We just haven't found the generator yet.
Correct.
I have a question.
Yep.
Was there metal like this in the Hoard room? Yes, right? Like through the middle, like going from one door to the other, or is that just me assuming that?
That would be you assuming that. You could go check though if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was also curious if there's like metal lining the little like whatever it's called, floor trap going down or whatever, the little area that we descend through to the false Hoard chamber. So that if we had like one of the traps go off, it would shoot lightning down and through.
I see.
And across the floor.
No, there was not.
Okay, so that's isolated.
It is, yep.
And so far, we only have found devices to rotate the fake Hoard room and the room with all the fountains, correct?
Okay, then I think we should maybe, as a team, do investigation in this room to see if there's anything else that we could be missing.
Okay.
That's not obvious.
Sure.
Okay.
So,
when you say as a team, do you mean like everyone rolls?
however we want to
investigation
divvy
check?
that up, yes.
You could do it as a group investigation check, and I will grade you as a group based on number of successes.
Okay.
Or you could have someone take the lead and everyone else is helping.
Who's the highest?
Not me.
I have a 5.
Probably you.
I have -2 investigation. So, yeah.
I'll take the help then,
Yeah. Okay.
if that's okay.
Yep.
And then,
One of you.
I will
can
help. I will
and
once again use my eyes.
yes.
roll guidance.
Yes. Okay. Ready? Okay. And then 24.
24. Do you want to just check this chamber, or do you want to check all the chambers you currently have access to, which is this one, the fountain, and the spiky reverse
Yes, I
gravity
think Vert would start the search here, because at this point, he's kind of like trying not to be like we've exhausted our options that we have available right now, but like he's feeling like there needs to be some sort of clue. So starting in this room, and then if there's nothing obvious, then moving to the previous rooms to see if there's any clues or any like objects or whatever that we missed that we can interact with or something.
Did you have something for Embers? Okay, looked like you had something. Okay, yeah, you start in this room and you kind of do, with everyone's help, a slow, methodical search. I think Vert is probably kind of directing people to check specific things. Like, maybe you have Art go over to, like, the metal mechanism around this crystal and, like, try and turn it and see if it rotates, but, like, Art strains against it despite his incredible muscles and isn't able to turn it. And you don't find anything that you haven't discovered in this chamber. You go back up into the fountain chamber. And yeah, beyond the levers, which you haven't quite puzzled out, but they seem connected to the flow of the water, which is not gushing in here because you haven't tripped any of the pressure plates.
Right.
You don't find anything to do in there. The only other thing in there of note seems to be that you can rotate the fountain, and that I will remind you that rotated this chamber, and you thought you heard like the grinding of stone elsewhere when you did that. And then same as you go up into the reverse gravity chamber, which you've thankfully deactivated. Like you interact a little bit with the arcane control device for the reversal of gravity. You like look around in the sand and kind of check like every nook and cranny of the room, and there's seemingly nothing to be found in these 3 chambers anymore.
Yeah, so I think if we can hear like the stone grinding from the fountain chamber somewhere else, then maybe we try and turn that a couple times. Like we turn it once, check the other exits, turn it again, check the exits.
Yeah,
you know.
I was going to suggest to turn it 180 degrees from where it is now.
Yeah, that would be
so
good.
that all 3 doorways are connected to something.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And then we'll see what we got.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do that,
180.
and then hopefully end in the position that it's 180 degrees from where it is right now, like that.
So, I'm so sorry. You cut off a bit. Okay, you said like rotate. Okay, never mind. I see it. Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Because
I would
now
like to
it's
check.
connected. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like I would like to check for like those like metal plates in that room, in the room with the Hoard.
In the false Hoard
And
chamber.
remind me, the far door of the false Hoard, is it a wall?
It was, but as you rotate the fountain chamber 180 degrees, a new doorway comes into sight in there.
Okay, there we go.
Fuck yeah!
That was the missing piece.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Just have to remind myself how to reveal an area.
This is our only thing we got to go on. So what else?
So let's
can we
keep
do,
going.
right?
Let's just see what's waiting for us.
Oh, fun room.
But
Not too scary.
Art, while you're in the central Hoard chamber, did you want to... you wanted to check it out and see if the metal plates continue?
Yes, I want to see if like they connect to the path that we see from the other room.
Yeah, you have to brush like the false gold coins to the side and like get down to the floor, and it takes a little bit of work to like keep the gold coins away so they're not like sliding back to cover the floor. But as you dig down, you do reveal that there are metal plates that continue straight across the room underneath the Hoard.
Great. So right now it's all
Perfect.
connected.
It was all connected.
That's a good thing.
That was my suspicion.
All right.
All right. Look out for traps as we go into this next room.
Move our dudes
y'all.
over there. Yeah.
You said you wanted to look out for traps?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Who can I help to roll for this? Because I don't want to roll for this.
I just said everyone should be looking for traps as we enter the next room because I don't want any more pressure plates going on.
Okay. Elvin,
Yes,
do you want to do
please.
a perception with help then?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I can help you. I've got proficiency, actually.
Happy to help.
Great.
I'll use my nose.
I can use my nose.
You won't get anything from your nose for traps. Well,
Wow.
maybe you would,
I
but
rolled.
you got advantage anyways.
Yeah. So 16.
Give yourself guidance.
Oh no, I guess I could. Just. Oh, good. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Hey.
Yeah, you kind of like cautiously approach the doorway. And as you're looking at the entranceway into this chamber, there are like some arcane sigils around the doorway.
Into the chamber?
Into the chamber, yes. You don't necessarily know, like, from that check what they would do, but they seem inactive at the moment.
Well, can I make an Arcana check now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now that you've spotted them.
What language are they in? Is it always
It's
like
just like
normal?
arcane.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a language.
Natural 20. So 31.
Dang.
Oh shit!
I will be soon. I will be on like December 9th or whatever.
Let me look up a spell.
That I just want to point out that was my new Essek die.
Oh, the Hot Boy's got
Oh
that.
hell yeah!
Hot Boy's got my back.
So, you think that these sigils would be connected to the school of conjuration magic, specifically the aspect of conjuration magic that has to deal with like connections between the planes, things like planar portals or like dimensional magic, stuff like that. Since you rolled over 30, though, I want to give you a little bit more specifics. You are able to deduce the specific mechanics of these, which is a certain amount of time after everyone has entered the room, they will activate, and then they will produce some sort of conjuration-related effect in the area of the doorway.
Okay, so theoretically, we'd have to get everyone through the door quickly. And okay, so I think Ellen will say, "All right, well, if we're going in here, if we're not already in here."
No, sorry, I just moved everyone so I can move the
that's okay.
camera.
If we're going in here, we need to all get through the door real fast. And I would recommend maybe not standing on the metal plates because this is going to conjure something, and I'm willing to bet it's going to be lightning. I could be wrong, but that's the feeling I get based on how these arcane runes are written.
Alright.
So, do y'all want to just book it and go inside?
Sure.
Just don't
I
stand
trust
on,
you, yeah.
Just don't
Okay.
stand on the metal plates. Alright, so we do it.
Yep, and I'm gonna make sure no word is on the plates. We'll just leave Elwyn there.
She can handle it.
Yes, the group of you quickly leap into this room and hop off the metal plates as fast as you can. In about 10-15 seconds after the first one of you crossed the threshold, there is a shimmering of energy in that doorway and the doorway leading to the south, through which you briefly glimpse another chamber. And then both of those doorways become the scenery shifts. You no longer, through the one you came from, see the false Hoard, and in the one to the south, you no longer see the chamber you got a brief glimpse of. Instead, you see what is basically a long hallway with a series of large octagonal rooms, and in the first octagonal room you can't really see the details of the ones beyond because they are obscured by what occupies the first room, which is this acidic mist. It's this green floaty mist, and as you look to the room to the south, you see that exact same chamber.
The same mist.
Okay, so looking west and south, we see the same room that has an acidic mist.
Yep. And now that you're in this chamber, it's got this this tiled floor and these 5 big metal vats, which you can't quite see the contents of them from your angle, but there are ladders that you could get up to the top of, and you can see that they have grates at the top as well. And each one of these vats is connected to pipes, which then connect to a table that is kind of right here in the center of the chamber. This big metal table that has indents in it of a humanoid form. So there's places to put arms and legs and a head, and there are straps on the table as well. And then the last thing that's in this room is there are these 2 gear wheels that are coming up out of the ground, and the one here to the south is turning, but the one to the west is not turning. It's still. And that's what you see.
Wow.
I can cast spider climb on myself and get a bird's eye view of what's inside those vats if we don't want to get too close to them.
Yeah, I was gonna also just fly and look inside too.
Yeah. Either way.
Maybe we do that first.
Yeah.
Okay.
We inspect the vats.
Elwyn, if you spider climb up there, Vert, if you kind of like levitate up, you can see that this one here to the that I'm pinging. I'm not going to bother with directions because it will take me through.
The kind of cute green colored one.
Just where did I notate which one's which? It looks like kind of like a clay slurry in there that's just kind of like being churned so that it stays semi-liquid. This one here that I'm pinging now looks like I know that this one to the right of it looks like it's the molten stone, but we'll get to that one in a sec. This one looks like it's some kind of molten stone.
Okay.
Yep. This one to the right over here looks like some kind of like molten metal. This one here to the south of that other one looks like blood.
Great.
And then this one over here is the weirdest one because it almost just looks like clear water, but it has like a shimmering shine to it as if like it were crystal or something like that.
How does Vert react to the blood?
No particular interest in it. The other thing I will say, Vert, is like now that you survey this chamber, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but like it looks a lot like an artificer's workshop in a lot of ways.
How wide are the openings in the grates?
I mean, it's small enough that like a regular medium-sized creature could stand on top of the grate without any risk of falling in.
But I can like fit something through it and like
a
grab
small
a
object
sample
or
of
something.
the vat or what's inside the container.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you wanted to.
I kind of do, but maybe we also divide and conquer a little bit. I kind of want to sample each of the containers and see what if I can identify them, and then maybe we can also have other people look at the runes that have the acidic mist and see if that's like illusion or like.
Well, I mean, I was able to figure out that it was some kind of planar magic, so these are absolutely portals to another place, but the shape of the room makes it feel like it might be somewhere else in this vault somewhere.
Yeah.
You want to roll a perception check to look in there? Or something like that?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, because like I want to look at those and then also look at the table contraption.
Just tell me what you want to look at first.
Yeah, the
Maybe
vats.
I look in one door and you look in the other, members?
Oh, sure.
Like, are they really the same room?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know too.
Yeah.
How do you want to test that?
I feel like probably you should do both so that you can, because like that's the only sure way to make sure that they're
Well,
the
you're
same.
pretty perceptive.
But if I
too,
look at one and you look at one, and then we both say,
Well, we
like,
can
yeah, I
both
think
look
this
at
is the
both
same.
of
Yeah.
is my point, and then we can compare notes.
Okay. Yeah, you both look at both of them, and there's no need to make a check. They look identical. The other thing I think you notice is, where would this be? Like in the short hallway connecting to this this like first broad chamber, you see like there's signage that is written in Draconic in the hallway. Who speaks Draconic? Bert does.
And art.
Me!
So the two of you can read that the signage in that like short hallway leading to the first chamber with the acidic mist says Extreme Environment Test Chambers in Draconic.
They both say that?
They both say that. They have the exact same signs, it appears.
So it's a lab for creating artificial people and testing them in extreme environments?
Could be.
That person over there on the table looks like a mold. Right? I'm no artificer. She kind of looks pointedly at Bert.
He's like taking samples of the bats.
Yeah. You've got your multi-tool that you can shape into whatever tool you want. So
Yeah,
that's
I
totally
figured
doable.
it's either that or I also have an artificer feat that's right tool for the job, and I can create non-magical tools. So I have multiple ways to create like a flask and like tongs to like reach down there and like grab it and then like put some stuff in there and see if it like dissolves or do some testing. Really
So
quick experimentation.
For the first three, the clay, the molten stone, and the molten metal, you take them out and they, like the clay, as it stops being churned, like quickly starts to solidify into what from what you can tell is like exactly. Actually, why don't we have you make a check?
Sure.
Make a. I want to say nature check, but I feel like you should have advantage on it.
Let's see.
So yeah, I'd say nature, but I'd give you advantage.
Okay. Can do that. Is this nature plus anything, or is it just my nature?
Just nature, but at advantage, yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, the first one solidifies into what you can clearly identify as clay. The second one solidifies into what you can identify as, let's see. Yeah, like a stone of some kind. Not like a porous stone, but like the opposite of that, like a very like unporous stone.
Okay.
The third one solidifies into what is clearly iron.
The third one being
The molten metal. Yep.
Okay, so it's molten iron. Okay.
Yep. The blood is interesting because when you take it out and like leave it in the flask for a minute, it congeals into flesh.
Ew.
Whoa.
Okay.
So like that's not natural at all, but
Okay.
that's what it does.
Got it. Okay. I think I have an idea of what we're supposed to do.
And then the final
Or
one,
what's
when you
on
take
here.
it out, forms a like a sparkling blue crystal.
Like
It
fairy
solidifies
crystal or
into
some
like a-
other kind of crystal?
It doesn't look like fairy crystal, but some other sparkling.
Okay,
blue
can I
crystal.
Golem factory?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Right. So that's my thought as well. It's some sort of like golem factory, and they put them into those test environments to see how they act or how they react to the stimulus. So like, yeah. Is there any way that I can perceive putting these different materials in such a fashion on that table with the human like indention and creating a golem?
Yeah, I mean, the vats are all connected to the metal table, and as you go over and look at the metal table, there are 5 levers on it that clearly correspond to the 5 vats in the room.
Yeah.
Like they are positioned by each of the pipes that go to each of the vats.
And then if I looked at the vats closely, there's a giant label that says like blood that turns into flesh
no,
and not mustard and
not that clear.
iron. Okay. So is this going to be like? Is it going to be like clay golem, iron golem, flesh golem? Like, is that literally what it's going to be? Like, it is. So is
Start
it like?
pulling some levers. Let's
so
find
is it
out.
Like,
Can I... Sorry.
no, it's okay.
Finish your question.
I forgot it already.
Okay.
I think the answer was I can't tell you. You got to do
You
something.
gotta do something. You don't just know it. Yeah. I was gonna check out
That's a
the
reasonable
wheel that's
assumption.
not... The wheel that's not moving.
Yeah, what do you want to do to check it out?
I just want to take a look at it and see if it has any writing on it or any indication of like different modes that it could be set in or what it's connected to.
Roll a investigation check.
Okay. Not great at investigation,
Maybe
but I'll cast
Night Mantis can help
guidance. Is Night Mantis helping
Sure,
me?
she can help.
Doesn't really matter because I rolled like abysmally. 7!
you.
Yeah, you go over to it, and
I got a 4 on my guidance too.
Do you need the revert to come help you?
you
look
like
at it?
push on it a little bit, but it feels stuck, so you kind of give up on that. You look around. There's no inscription on it or anything that you can find.
But the other one's moving.
The other one is moving, and they look pretty similar. But yeah, you can't tell what the deal is with
What its
this
power.
gear at all. And Night Mantis is kind of similarly stumped. She's looking at it, and she just observes. It's almost like it's not connected to anything.
Would probably
It's just
explain
sitting there.
why both of the portals opened to the same room.
So it doesn't seem stuck. It seems just inactive.
Yeah.
And Elwyn kind of pushed on it, but it didn't budge. But
But I'm not very strong, so.
I'll push it. I'll push it so hard.
When you say that, Bert's like, no, not yet. Wait, let me look at it. Let's check. Let me check it first.
all right, make an investigation check.
Guidance.
Okay. And then you can push on it. Unless I get a 22 plus. This is what? Check?
Investigation.
26.
Yeah, you look at it and you can tell that it is actually, like, you get down and like look into it, like you bring a magical light or like a torchlight up so you can like look into the grooves,
A fantasy
where it like
horoscope.
meets the floor and stuff like that. And you can tell, yeah, it's definitely not connected to this pipe system at all, but it is connected to something. Like turning it will do something. But it doesn't seem connected to like any other mechanisms that would turn it. Like it's still and it's meant to be still, but it could be turned.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's not. It's by design.
But I don't know
not
where it's
turning.
connected to.
Correct. But you can
I
tell
wanna
that it's
turn it so
connected to
bad.
something else and would turn something.
It is connected properly, but it's something that I can't tell what it's connected to. Okay.
One
So-
last thing before we start pushing levers and buttons and stuff. I want to check, like, the walls of the chamber to see if there are any, like, levers or switches or ways to turn the portals on and off.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
A lot of investigation checks tonight.
Yeah, well, you're giving us a dungeon. Oh, that's much better. 22.
Yeah, there are no levers or switches along the walls or anything like that that would deactivate the portals in the doorways.
Okay.
Okay, so the last thing maybe is when you guys were looking through to the acidic chambers, did you see any levers or switches or anything in those
That was
rooms?
going to be my next thing that I was going to check.
I wasn't sure if your check would give you that
Would
information.
covered that,
previous.
yeah.
That would take an actual perception check.
But we made a perception. Oh, you didn't have us roll.
I gave you
before.
information without a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Do you want me to check?
whoever's good at perception can check.
What was your bonus?
+7.
A 7. Oh, so I'm only slightly better with a +8. Okay, I'll check.
Sure.
21.
So, through the acidic mist, you can see that there's like another hallway that connects to another chamber. But like, vision gets distorted in that chamber by something, and so like, you can't make out anything beyond that chamber. And from what you can see, there are no levers or switches.
Well, I can't see very far into this mist, but I don't see anything.
Okay.
Would really help if this mist wasn't here, though.
So, what do I know about golems?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Specifically, how to make sure they're controlled. It's a 20, 30, 20.
How to make sure they're controlled.
Like, because if if my assumption's true, or if I hold over the assumption and pour, try and create a flesh golem, how would I know it's not going to be hostile?
I just searched Golorm with an R instead of any.
Yeah, that's probably what I got with my check. Gorms are.
Wait, you said you rolled what?
30-20.
That's what I thought. That's not nothing.
I'm not good at spelling though.
Let's see. What do you know about golems and how to control them? I'm pulling up the entry in the monster manual. Alright, just a second. Ordinarily, they require a special amulet or other kind of magical item that their creator would carry on their person that allows them to control the golem.
Okay. But
has anyone checked the table for any anything other than just the labors?
It's kind of what I was look at next to,
Okay.
But if you want to do that with me, we can do that.
Yeah, I can help you.
Alright, we look at the table for an instruction booklet or an operator's manual.
No, I was
Investigation check.
I was thinking more like even a drawer that had the amulet or something.
Yeah. That'd be
Okay.
investigation.
Sure. Are you helping me?
Yes.
Okay. I have guidance, I'm guessing.
Can I help and also give guidance?
I don't think you can do both.
Okay. Don't even need it.
Yeah.
It's a natural 20 plus
Okay.
stuff.
You do find something.
You're burning all of our natural 20s on this stupid investigation check.
I mean, if it keeps us from danger.
You find a mechanism that's on the underside of the table. That's a little bit hidden, but through careful probing around, you find it, and you trip it, and
I think you mean us.
Not to us.
it projects an image into the center of the room.
Shit.
Just like a three-dimensional image made of light.
We're now in a sci-fi game.
And it is basically a series of 5 chambers connected by hallways, and you can see that the first one has that acidic mist. The one beyond it seems to have a swirling whirlpool of water.
Oh, yeah.
The one beyond that is just fire.
Oh.
It's just like a raging inferno. The one beyond that is arcing lightning. And the final one has these ominous swirling shadows.
Okay.
Those are the test chambers.
Yep.
Presumably.
That's what it seems.
And what pattern are they in?
Just like a straight line.
Straight line.
One chamber into the next.
There's 5 total?
Yep.
Is
4
there
total.
any indication
5 total.
in any of the rooms that there's anything interactable in there? Like a Samus MIDI map that has
Good question.
things of interest? Flagged.
In the final one, the swirling shadows chamber, there's enough detail in this projected image that you can see there is a doorway leading out of that chamber that says exit in Draconic, and it has a lever next to it.
Okay, I think I have 2 different ideas here, but
You see the
I see the sculpture within.
Yep.
Also, when I was inspecting the vats, the bottom left one, the blue crystal-ish.
Yeah, it hardened into. It was like a liquid.
Yeah.
It almost like crystal clear water, but with a sparkle to it.
Yeah.
But when you take it out, it hardens into an actual crystal.
Is it very cold?
To the touch? You want to try and touch it?
I mean, I don't have to touch it. I can just hover my hand over it to see if it's emitting.
No, it doesn't seem to be emitting cold. If anything, it has a slight warmth to it.
Really? Can I tell what it is?
Arcana check.
Arcana. Okay. I got another dirty 20 or natural 20.
Which adds up to
24.
Who needs proficiency?
Me. I need it.
Clearly not.
You, being from Vogma, live in proximity to the Underdark.
Yeah.
Where I think this type of crystal probably originates. It is a... I don't know that you would know a specific name for it, but you've seen it before. It is a sort of crystal that can like easily. Oh my gosh, Charles, you're typing in my notes. It's a type of crystal that, with artifice, can easily be coaxed into emitting light on its own. So it's like a light crystal.
Got it. Okay. Is it similar to the one that was in the chamber above the city that we visited? Didn't that have a light crystal?
City that you visited?
The I don't remember the name. The one where we listened to Shava Devar, or what's her name?
Oh,
Erudition.
That one had like a crystal that emitted light for them. Maybe not. No,
I think
maybe
it
something
did.
else.
I don't know.
I think I know what you might be thinking of, but I'm not 100% sure it's something you know about yet, or if it's something that I've just had in my head. So I'm not going to say.
Okay, never mind.
No place. I don't think that Erudition had anything like
What about
that.
Ninth Fall?
Ninth Fall may have used crystals similar to this. Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
All right. So, I think it's either going to be, if there's one lever, I think we have to like coat a golem with the 5 different coatings in the right order to have them traverse each obstacle. And then they have to like walk through the whole thing at the very
So
end.
make like a 5-layered golem.
Yeah. It's either
Like a
that.
5-layer dip.
It's either that, or somehow by sending the correct golem through to the chamber, we can deactivate it room by room and then send 5 different golems.
But there's only one lever on
That's
the map. At
that's
the very
why I
end,
think it's
right?
the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one lever at the very end.
Yeah. So, looking at the table or the apparatus table thing, you said there's like 5 levers to pull for
Mhm.
one for each vat. Okay.
And there's like a humanoid-shaped depression in the table itself
yeah,
with like straps and stuff.
yeah, and okay, because I don't think we have to like coat one of us.
I was just wondering if we do have to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of what
One of us has to go through?
Well, see, I don't think so because there's molten iron.
That's true.
Sure.
So like that would incinerate anybody because it's like thousands of degrees.
Well-
So like,
Okay.
so
what's the order?
okay, so if we saw the projection,
Mhm.
the 3D projection.
It was... Lost my tab here. The order was, the first chamber is filled with acid mist, the second one has a whirlpool, the third one is a flame vortex, then there's arcing lightning, and then there's shifting shadows.
So I think we do the crystal first.
Right.
Wait. Oh yeah, because that's the last
crystal
chamber.
is the
yeah.
last chamber.
But hold on. So before I agree. I also want to know, how do we control this thing that we make if we're making this golem?
Yeah, you don't, with your investigation check, you notably do not find any sort of control amulet.
Okay.
Perhaps
So then-
it's pre-programmed to just do the thing.
I mean, I would hope so. So I guess.
Otherwise, you've made a 5-layer dip golem that's just going to...
Okay.
Yeah, well-
First thing to do. I mean, are these vats pretty big?
Yeah, I mean, you can see on the map that
we can
They're
just
they're
giant.
pretty...
So we could just try the weakest type of golem, and if it just absolutely goes crazy and tries to fight us, we can subdue it, and then try and figure out another strategy.
Yeah, with your Arcana check, I
So I'm
think
guessing it's like flesh golem or clay would be the easiest one to subdue.
flesh golems are generally known as the physically the weakest
Okay.
of the golems. Yeah.
So then, are the straps already like in place? Like they're just kind of like around the silhouette of the.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. And does this thing have like a hinge that it like closes and
Nope.
it is just open?
Yep.
So it's just like the half cross section of a person shape. Type of thing?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, got
Mhm.
it.
Half going down the
Yes.
top. Yes.
Okay.
I was like half.
Yeah, this way.
No, but yeah, half going down the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I just like Vert just kind of like looks across at everybody and just makes sure like kind of nods like, okay, I think we're ready to try this. So you guys ready for our first experiment here?
Ellen backs up and holds her staff tight.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Art, you probably want to maybe you can be close to it with me just in case this thing goes out of control or berserk.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. So, are the levers like labeled or anything? Like, do they clearly connect to?
They clearly connect to specific vats.
So then I pull the flesh lever.
The flesh lever.
Yeah.
Okay.
D&D.
No.
I pull the flesh lever.
Let's take that back. Let's try again.
Yeah, you do.
Please.
That's what she said.
Wort's over there by the table, pulling the flesh lever.
Let me add it.
I put that in bold in my notes.
I didn't think this through.
Okay, I added it.
Ethan has turned the exact shade of a tomato.
Okay, hang on.
Oh my God.
To be fair, when I said that, I was completely innocent-minded. Like, I didn't even think about it.
Oh, I know.
And now you guys have made me think about
You're
it. And I'm
welcome.
like, well, I could have worded that differently. But no, I will stick to it. I'll
The pure
hold my
innocence of you saying that and Ethan repeating
Have you
it.
planned this and not realizing it?
I pull the flesh lever. What happens, Ethan?
Yeah, you
when
do.
I pull the flesh lever?
I think I have a book that can just explain to you what happens.
Okay, so
No. You pull it.
and I back away.
Yeah, you back away. And
They're there.
mechanisms kind of churn to life in this room, and you can hear the sounds of like the liquid being pulled from that vat and drawn down the pipes towards the table, which, as I mentioned, is connected to each of these vats by these pipes. This like bubbling red liquid kind of fills the humanoid shape in the table, and then you watch as it solidifies into like gray, like dead looking flesh.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, Art, get ready.
And then
Always ready.
a moment passes, and you don't have to roll initiative. Because this like gray lump of flesh that's vaguely formed into a humanoid shape shimmers and dissipates.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it needs all of
does
them
need
to actually
be
work.
in the right order. Quickly, perhaps.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, but it like filled the cavity, right? Or did it fill part of the cavity? Do I get the impression that it filled 1/5 of the cavity?
So it was almost like, to break immersion for a moment, it was almost like watching something be 3D printed.
Yeah.
In that, like, it built like an exterior shell that closed up around like the space
Got it.
of the humanoid shaped hollow in this table.
Yeah.
And then it shimmered into something.
Okay. So it didn't actually fill the negative space.
No.
Aha! Okay. I think we're onto it then.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's go back to that conversation. So the first one is the glowing crystal.
Yeah,
And then what's safe in lightning?
flesh. Flesh golem, I think. I'm metagaming a little bit here.
That's fine.
So wait, hang on. Why would... Explain to me about what
Embers doesn't know, but can I
think Vert would know, so yeah,
Okay,
you
yeah.
can tell him. Because he rolled that high check about golems.
Flesh golems are healed by lightning.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Flesh golems are what? I'm so sorry.
Healed by lightning.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
because Vert rolled that high check on golems,
Yeah.
it's okay to apply all your meta knowledge about golems.
Yeah, because I was like, it's not going to be the iron one, because that's conductive. Probably.
Yeah, iron's
So, like,
conductive.
yeah.
I was gonna guess stone, but
I think it's crystal, flesh, iron, stone. What's the last one?
Wait, so it's...
the acid.
Wait, so going backwards, it's the darkness one,
Crystal.
lightning, and then what's the...
Flesh,
No, but what's the third
It's
room?
darkness, lightning,
Fire?
fire,
water,
Whirlpool, yeah.
whirlpool, and acid.
and acid.
So iron is probably the fourth, or the fourth one, because it has to walk through it. Is that what we're thinking? Like, it has to, like, be heavy enough to, like, walk through the water?
I was thinking stone because what's like
Yeah, stone for the whirlpool.
stone for the whirlpool? Yeah.
Stone for the whirlpool.
Iron. Well, but wait. You wanted to put iron in the fire?
I would think stone would be for the fire.
Maybe.
So here's where we're going to... Let me see if I can give you some hints based on iron golems.
And then...
Or clay.
Since you have all this meta knowledge about
Clay is
golems.
last one, yeah.
What's the mustard one again? Mustard
Clay.
golem?
Clay.
That one's clay.
Clay.
No. Wait, the top left one's clay. The top right one is...
Stone.
Similarly...
Clay, stone, iron, blood.
Clay, stone, iron. Okay, yeah.
Similarly to how flesh golems are healed by lightning, applying your meta knowledge here, iron golems are healed by fire.
Okay, that totally makes sense then.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, I would not have considered that. That makes sense.
So
So then, yeah, it would have to be
crystal,
flesh,
iron.
Then either clay or which do you think we should do in the warp?
So we have
Because
acid damage in the first room.
Yeah, which one would hold up to the acid better, stone or clay?
Probably
That's what I don't know.
stone? No.
And what's
You
the other?
have
What's
some
the other?
clay. We can just roll it into the room and see what happens.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Since I'm giving you meta knowledge.
Yeah.
Similarly to how flesh golems are healed by lightning, iron golems are healed by fire, clay golems are healed by acid.
There we go.
Okay, so clay's the last one.
Oh, okay.
So then stone is for the
Yeah,
whirlpool.
Stone is for the whirlpool.
And
Yeah.
Crystal, flesh, iron, stone, clay.
Okay, so we
And
try.
it's in the right order.
Are they really?
Yeah.
It is.
Crystal, flesh, iron, stone, clay.
Oops. They weren't supposed to be, that's my bad.
Well, that
Okay.
makes it easy to remember.
So we try and pull the levers in that sequence, letting the process finish and then coding it with the correct
Yeah,
order.
you pull it in that sequence, crystal,
Does it?
flesh, iron, stone, clay, and like the layers, the materials do cover each other one layer at a time, but then as a moment passes and it dissipates.
Alright, we are missing something.
Okay. So then it might actually be that gear. Whatever, maybe that's like the jolt of life it needs or something, or like the...
Oh, I want to push it so bad.
Please
Okay.
push it. Please push it, Art.
What does the other gear do?
The other gear seems to be like somehow related to like the. You rolled a high check for the investigation on the other one and determined it wasn't connected. So I'm going to tell you this one seems to connect to like whatever system is like pumping the material from
You might
each of
be
these
right.
vats.
It might be the Frankenstein's monster moment.
Because we know what that is in World.
You haven't read that book?
Honestly, I mean, there's nothing else in the room that I can think it would be, right? So...
Well, do you want to try pushing it? If not, there's one other thing.
I know
can
somebody
tell
who
you.
does.
Yeah,
but-
why don't you try it and just see what
Oh, I want to
happens?
push it so bad.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess that's like... Yeah, I'm a little worried about that one.
Why?
Because we don't know what it does.
Well, we are not going to know what it does until we try it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
At this point, we
Words.
tried everything else. We tried to investigate it and see what it's hooked up to.
Alright.
There's really no other way.
Okay.
Alright, Art, do you want to try pushing it clockwise or counterclockwise?
How is the other one being rotated?
By like something under the floor.
No, like, which direction is it being rotated?
Oh, it would be counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. Okay, so maybe we...
This is a coin flip.
So maybe what?
Yeah, I guess we'll just try one or the other.
Just try counterclockwise then. Same
Start
as the other
doing
one.
that, and if it looks bad, then do the other way.
I push it counterclockwise, and if it feels bad, I push it the other way.
There you go. Yes,
Sounds
sir.
good. You hear... Second.
Oh! Oh!
I mean, you technically can't
That-
see that.
Oh,
I mean, I didn't see that.
I think you were the only one that was zoomed out enough
Yeah.
to see.
I'm zoomed in pretty tight on this one.
I probably should have hidden those as you weren't watching, but that's okay.
It's okay, you can't
There
see it
is
on
something
the
you can observe from this room. You hear the grinding of stone from multiple points in the dungeon, and the south doorway flickers, changes to a wall of stone that you can see rotating, and then settles in another doorway frame, and the test chamber appears again.
Oh, so it rotates the south room, right?
Among essentially.
Yeah, you heard rotating.
It said we heard a few noises. Yeah.
We heard more than just this room, or something
Oh,
close
okay.
to this room.
Okay.
rotating. Yeah.
But its primary function, we might think, is to rotate some number of rooms.
Yes.
I see.
Well,
okay.
that's good to know because we needed to know how to.
Would it be
rotate.
possible to should one of us go check the other rooms to see if anything's
we can't
changed
get
and
out of
report
this-
back?
Yeah, we
We
can't.
can't get out of this
Yeah.
chamber right now because there are portals to the acid room.
Okay, so then
Which is why I said I probably should have blocked vision that direction.
I
to be honest.
again just check the table apparatus to see if there's any other functions or things I can do.
There's not, but the other thing I can tell you,
Okay.
which I think will give you the final piece you need, is that even when you started with Crystal, it didn't fill that central negative space. It started outside of it and then built layers.
We are
outside
going to need to put somebody in the middle of all that,
I see.
so it's not just
Okay.
who wants to volunteer to run through
Honestly,
danger and flip a switch.
I think it should be the fastest person.
Also,
Maybe.
the
It's
healthiest.
so it's either the fastest or the strongest because this stuff. How thick is it? Is it going to be pretty heavy by the time it's done?
I mean, possibly.
Like a full suit of armor
material-wise,
type of
probably,
thing?
but
Right.
there's all kinds of magic afoot.
Yeah. So
I mean, it should be up to you and Art who
yeah,
goes.
I think so too. It's both the most athletic people.
Oh, I can do it. What do you think?
If we're right, we won't need to be fast, but someone might need to be strong.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know why they need to be.
I think just to get through the rooms as fast as possible. But yeah, Art, if you're willing,
Feel like climbing onto a table and getting covered in goo?
That sounds fun. That sounds great. Let's do it.
All right.
He's a little too enthusiastic about it.
Oh boy.
maybe
Because remember that he's not the brightest, so he doesn't understand that
Okay,
this could kill
also,
him.
I would say that before you're fully covered, I don't know what other magic's in place, but maybe take a really deep breath in case you need to hold your breath while you're going through this.
Oh, sure.
The other thing to consider is if I don't know, maybe I wouldn't know this. When it would start covering things, is there any sort of visor that was not being covered? Or will he be able to see?
No, there was
Okay.
no sort of visor or anything like that.
Okay. So it'd be good if we had a way to communicate with Art.
Well, you have message.
But how far away is message?
Like 100 and... You have it, right?
Yeah,
120
it's
feet or
not on my
something?
spell skills from an item, so I have to look it up.
Oh, pretty sure it's...
Because then we can be like, turn that way, turn this way. Because I don't know if you guys ever seen Rocket Man before, the old movie where he's running outside on the space rover, and he's like,
I've never seen that.
okay. They're trying to tell him where to go, and he just it's like a sandstorm, he can't see anything. I'm like, please don't do that.
Deep cut.
It's a deep cut. 120
I mean,
feet.
if I study the projection map, can I just get
It's a straight
feel?
line.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
straightaway.
I was just worried because, there's
Yeah,
a whirlpool
Yeah.
that can be pushing him around and stuff.
Theoretically.
But I guess if you just hold your hand against the wall, if it's a circular chamber, you should eventually get to the doorway, right?
That's true.
Well, and yeah, you have message.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
contact him.
Okay, sorry. I'm just
Let's
I'm
get
just
this
worried.
done because we
Yeah,
have less than
I'm
2
a
hours
worried
left
right now.
until...
All right. Bert shuts up and lets the thing happen.
Pull the lever, Vert.
Wrong lever.
Slaps
A hole
the
open.
He goes for the
You
flesh
fall into
lever.
some crocodiles.
some alligators. Yeah.
Yeah.
My family.
Why do we even have that?
So
one?
your order was...
Crystal. I already forgot.
Crystal, flesh, iron,
Crystal,
stone,
flesh.
clay.
Okay.
Yes.
It's there.
You pull the levers
That one.
in that order. And Art, as you're laying down strapped to this table, this like crystal, like this gel-like liquid kind of oozes up around your body and like forms a perfect case around you. And you can feel it kind of like hardening on you. And as it does so, you find that somehow, as if by magic, you were able to still like breathe and see through it with clarity.
Great.
Whoa!
No problem. You worry too much.
Then this like red blood oozes up over
all
your
the flesh
crystal
liver.
shell and solidifies into this gray flesh, but still you can breathe and see. It's followed by iron, which should be like searing, molten hot. Like Vert pointed out, it should be like thousands of degrees, but it doesn't seem to burn you at all. It just like encases you and hardens. Then it's followed by this molten stone, and finally the clay. And yeah, the restraints kind of fall away from you, and you are encased in all of these materials, one after another.
You're a golem, Art.
What? Do I feel like heavier or anything, or do I feel like
You
normal?
don't.
Just like
You feel pretty
Oh.
good, actually.
I think we
Whoa,
should fight
this
things
is
in these
cool.
armor.
Can we all get armor to go through the
Can we
dungeon?
get this armor and fight stuff in it?
Good try.
Fight every dragon type. Become resistant to that in my 4th layer. I will heal.
All right, Art. Good luck.
Alright.
I'll
got
cast
this.
I got
guidance on you for. Wait, how does this work? I have to choose a skill. I'm gonna choose athletics in case you need to really go oomph on that lever.
Okay.
Do you have
Thank
10
you.
HP?
I do,
Okay.
but wait, but it's not reflected on my armor class. I don't remember.
It never
why.
does. We just have to
You have
remember.
to do it.
Unfortunately.
Or
yeah.
add it
Yeah.
manually, which is what I do.
Okay. Then I have nothing else to give you
Okay.
except a pat on the back and say good luck.
Okay. Art suited up in this, from everyone else's perspective, it looks like this clay armor, trudges into the first chamber, and you watch as the acidic mist curls around him, but doesn't seem to eat away at this clay at all, and he trudges straight through the chamber.
Whoa.
As he gets into the next chamber, you can't really see him anymore visually down the hallway, but looking at the projection in the center of the chamber, there is a little reflection of him, and you can see that he trudges directly into this like whirlpool of water, and instantly the clay layer is washed away. It's just ripped from him, and he's left with the stone layer, which anchors him in place and keeps him from being swept away by the tide. And he's not buffeted by like the force of it, and he crosses the chamber, gets to the next one and steps in, and instantly, like within this fiery vortex, the stone melts off of him, leaving the iron, which seems to heat and like turn this like cherry red color, but it holds and resists, and he is able to trudge through the fiery vortex. And Vert, within this armor, you don't feel it at all. Like, you don't
Whoa.
feel the heat at all within.
So for me, it just feels like I'm just stepping into all these different rooms, like it's nothing. Just
Exactly.
Walking down the hall.
You get to the chamber that is just filled with like hundreds of arcing lightning bolts at any given second, and step into it, and the iron, like the lightning connects with it, and it like electrifies and then cracks and then like shatters off of you, but it just seems to like ripple along the flesh layer that is underneath, disgusting as that is. And you make your way through the lightning chamber, and you get to the shadow chamber, and the shadows within this chamber almost seem to like try to lash out and grab onto you, And there's like weird whispers as you try and cross this chamber. But as the shadows try and cling to you, this crystal like lights up and repulses them and creates a barrier around you. And you reach the lever at the end of the chamber and pull it. And while you might expect like the doorway at the end of the chamber to open, what actually happens is you find yourself teleported back into the chamber with your friends, and all of you watch as the demiplane that was the testing chambers vanishes, revealing a new room to the south.
Okay.
And once again, the false Hoard to the west.
Right.
Whoa.
And then finally, after just a brief moment, the crystal dissipates and shimmers off of Art.
Ellen will immediately go up and do a medicine check just to make sure he's okay.
He seems totally fine.
Yeah, that was
a medicine check.
That was fine.
Totally unharmed.
Wow.
You nailed that puzzle.
We got it.
We did it. Took us long.
Thanks for not killing me, guys.
And then we get reset because it took us 2 fucking hours.
No, I'd say that probably took you about half an hour in game. And the group of you can see to the south what looks like a library chamber.
A library chamber.
And
Animated
Ellen, do you
books?
want to roll a perception check?
Me?
Yep.
Am I using my nose?
Sure. Sure.
For Fruit Loops?
Every time I've had advantage, I've rolled below 5 on both.
No!
But perception's decent, so 12. It's really bad.
With not your scent, but your hearing, you can hear the sounds of some creature moving within the chamber over there, though you can't see anyone from your angle.
Something's in here, y'all.
Do you want Art and I to go first?
Maybe.
Alright, can we look for traps while whoever cautiously enters the chamber?
Yeah, that'd be an investigation check, I believe.
Alright. We have a stealthy person who wants to try and investigate, or should we just, as a group, sort of creep along?
I've got a +8 to stealth, and only a +3 to investigation now.
Okay. I have a +4 to both, but...
Sorry, rather than investigation, can I have a perception check?
That you're good at, Embers.
I'm much better at that than
Well,
I
Yeah,
am.
so maybe
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I roll a perception check as well?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe Embers goes first.
Okay, do you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah, if you're trying to sneak in, yep. And then were you also trying to be perceptive or just stealthy?
I think stealth first, then perception. Because I'm trying to perceive things from inside the room rather than outside, because, Nat 20 on the stealth,
Okay,
Yeah.
which adds up to a total of...
28.
So yeah, as you sneak up to the corner of the room, the things that you can see before you make your perception check, there is a table in the corner of the room that is set for tea. There's a teapot and a single teacup there. The walls of the room are covered in these bookshelves, which have all manner of old tomes and scrolls shoved onto them haphazardly. There's also a writing desk, which is where you find the room's occupant. And then there's a couple little cozy reading nooks, like this nice little couch over here. The room's single occupant, though, let me bring the token over here. Reveal it.
I hope it's secret. It's not secret.
Is what looks like a
Oh my.
long, like 12-foot long snake with a very humanoid face to the front, with these like red eyes. And this snake is kind of like curled up by the writing desk, and has just like a pile of books around it that it is like lazily looking from one book to the next.
Does it have like hands or anything? Or is
Nope.
it just...
Nope.
Okay.
No hands.
Just wondering how it's turning the books.
It's a good question.
Okay.
You can maybe ask it when you get in.
Okay.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to see you. You can also see a doorway leading off to the west. And then beyond that, I think I need a perception check.
Can I just ask, is the doorway to the west open?
It looks like it leads to a stone wall.
Okay. Alright, perception check then. I'm gonna finally
Use your inspiration.
use that inspiration, because that was a nat one. I'm gonna give this to Vert.
Okay. I mean, I burned all my nat 20s today, so it's probably good if I have it.
Oh, that's not a lot better, but it's 11.
Okay. Let me see what you can get with an 11. The teacup on the table looks to be full of some sort of steaming liquid.
That's definitely the details that we wanted.
It also looks as if the table can be like turned or rotated.
The
Hell yeah.
The tea table.
The tea table?
The compass rose at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, you don't really notice anything.
Okay. Alright.
I love that Art's just like, I love rotating things.
I do!
Embers quietly withdraws from the room and lets everyone know what she saw.
Yeah, and yeah, you were just kind of like peeking into the room, just barely kind of around the corner to get this. But yeah, you withdraw all the way and tell everyone what you saw.
Did it seem like it would welcome guests? I
Can I
reckon
make an
it'd be
insight check?
hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make an insight check. Embers goes like 1 sec and then
Just
ducks
look
back into the room.
yeah.
21.
Oh, nice.
There was nothing in its demeanor that seemed. I mean, obviously, it didn't know that you were there, but like nothing in its demeanor seemed hostile. But I mean, it does have that like cobra hood that you would associate with like venomous snakes. So it's entirely possible that there's the chance of hostility. But like as it is right now, it doesn't seem predisposed to violence.
Yeah, I think Embers will say, well, I'm pretty sure it can defend itself, but it's just reading.
Well, should we go in
It's
and
not
try?
like patrolling or anything.
We go in and just try to talk to them?
You can do that.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, I can't say I've ever had a conversation with a snake before, but there's a first time for everything. Ellen kind of brushes off some, like, crusted blood and dirt from her dress and tries to, like...
Prestidigitation.
She doesn't have that spell.
Yeah, I don't either.
She's just trying to, like, make herself look a little bit more presentable as she, like, squeezes past the others to get into the room.
Okay. Do you try and enter stealthily?
No.
Okay. I'm going to just...
I think she'll knock on the bookshelf as she enters.
Move everyone back except Elwyn.
Well, I'll probably go with her.
You go in too?
Yeah, I'll go into.
Okay. So everyone else is still back in the hallway, but Elwyn and Vert, you like cross over the threshold and enter the chamber.
And
Knock on
Ellen
the
kind of
bookshelf.
knocks on the bookshelf.
And
Excuse me.
this snake head kind of whips around with its whole body kind of like slithering in its wake. as it turns to attention and kind of raises its hooded head and looks at you with this very humanoid face, with these like red, slitted, snake-like eyes. And it looks at you and its tongue flicks out as if tasting the air. And it says, "Oh, visitors.
Hello.
Delightful.
I don't mean to intrude.
Oh, no intrusion. No intrusion at all.
Great.
Come in.
Thanks.
Welcome to the Library of Useless Spells."
Wait, is it gesturing with something?
Yeah, it flares its hood. It flaps its hood a little
bit. Not arms though. Okay.
It does like the Disney snake thing where it folds its body to make arms, kind of.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
No, it has no arms whatsoever. I had to enlarge the image to take a look, but no arms.
What an interesting place this seems like.
Embers will join after hearing that it's welcoming us in.
Yeah, I think Ellen will kind of like gesture for everyone to
Oh,
follow.
there's more of you. Delightful.
Yes.
Come in, one and all.
Thank you. My name is Lady Ellen Amelos, heir to House Amelos, Minister of the Old Faith and Shepherd of the Tundra.
That is quite the title. I haven't interacted with anyone in hundreds of years. I fear I won't be able to remember it and give it the respect it is due.
Just Ellen is fine.
Then I am just Amiti.
Amiti, it's a pleasure to meet you. And we are the Silver Seekers. And I'll introduce everyone kind of in turn.
I should drag my mantis down in too. Okay. It kind of like gives like a snake-like bow to each of you as you come in.
You haven't had visitors in a long time?
No, not for countless years. And I think the snake gestures over to a corner that that Embers had not seen over here by one of these bookshelves. Can you see my ping there?
Mm-hmm.
And there is like a skeleton wearing like decayed leather armor there. And the snake creature says, "Not since that one over there."
Oh my. Looks like they may have overstayed their welcome.
No, in fact, that one tried to leave very quickly, and that turned out to be the problem.
I see. Well, can I ask what it is you do here? Is this your home, or do you have some occupation?
Oh, I would kill for an occupation. No. This chamber here, this library of useless spells, this is my entire existence. And it kind of deflates a little bit.
I see.
Is it that you can't leave this place?
That's correct. I cannot.
Why?
Powerful spells put on me by a very, very strong dragon wizard who thought it would be funny.
I have a question.
The Sky
That's so
Sunderer.
sad.
Yes.
Do you mind if I pour a salty?
Be my guest. However, I've brewed it to my liking. I don't know if it would be to yours.
What kind of tea is it?
Poison.
Oh.
What kind of poison?
What kind of poison? The poison for Cusco. The poison to especially to kill Cusco.
Exactly.
I'm actually resistant to poison damage.
Well, then, be
It's
my
really
guest.
funny. So the Sky Sunderer kept you here as prisoner, or were you meant to protect something for her?
No, technically my job, if you can call it that, is to catalog everything here, but I did that within days.
What?
Everything is cataloged. It's been cataloged over and over again in numerous ways, numerous sorting systems.
Oh my. Do you mind if I ask what the nature of your relationship with the Sky Sunderer was?
Plaything.
I see.
She just delighted in having me bound here. She was very cruel.
That does not seem quite fair.
No. And I am an immortal being, and so this will be my life forever.
Well, we might have an occupation for you if you're interested. Have you ever heard, what was it, Art? First of the Light?
First of Crystal.
First of Crystal? Have you ever heard of anything called First of Crystal?
The snake kind of, like, slithers around the room and, like, slithers up this rolling ladder to, like, look at some of the top shelves, and then goes, no, and slithers around to a different shelf, and then a different one, then ends up at the desk where it uses its giant hood to try and flip through the pages of a ledger very undexterously. Like, it takes a lot of work for it to use its hood to just lift each page one at a time.
Oh my gosh, that's how it does it.
Can I try to help?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Yeah, I'll just
Bless
for
you.
flavor. Like, I just want to go help. Where do you want to turn? Just tell me, and I'll help you.
These ledgers just have my various sorting systems. Just keep paging through, and I'll.
Okay.
I just need to look.
Yeah,
and it just
I do
lets
that.
you page through for several minutes, and finally it says, "No, you can stop. That's enough. We've gone through enough of my systems that I can say with confidence there's nothing in this library that pertains to any sort of First of Crystal."
I see.
Can I do an insight? Gobble, me the player. I believe this creature, and I'm ready to die for them. But yeah, insight check.
I think
Roll
I'll
insight
also, yeah, I'll join you in the insight check.
Somebody were gonna say I'll also die for them.
I'll also die for them, but just, I want general vibes.
21.
Oh, damn. 30.
Damn.
This like creature is looking at you with like this stupid grin on its face, and both of you are thoroughly convinced that like it is absolutely telling you the truth.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
It has
yeah.
no hidden
That's what I
agenda here.
figured. Yeah.
Do you know much about this vault that you're in? Or is this room all you've known?
I am aware that sometimes there are chambers connecting to this one, but not always.
Are you able to leave? Or are you magically bound here?
No, I'm quite stuck here
I
in
see.
this one room for eternity.
Want to try this table?
We should. Yeah, Art maybe can try the table. If
Oh, for sure.
If what is Ariti?
Amity.
Amity.
Amiti. If Miss Amiti doesn't mind, of course.
Have at it. Be my guest. I don't think that does anything, but it's been so long.
Okay.
Yep, you want to try turning it?
Yes. Okay, y'all. Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Counterclockwise.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise.
Okay. The table turns
Mm-hmm.
to... can one of you roll a d6?
I got it. 5.
5. Okay.
I roll high when it doesn't matter for us. When it's not like for damage or healing.
Sorry, I needed it to be a d4. My bad.
Oh, D4.
Wait, no, I didn't. That was good. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna drag you guys away from this chamber while I
While you
do some
Okay,
stuff.
yeah.
futz with stuff.
Just bear with me.
Okay.
Okay.
What's her then?
We didn't get pronouns.
Yeah, you haven't gotten pronouns.
Ariti.
Oh, okay.
Amiti.
Amity.
Just like Dragon
Nice
Man.
to meet you.
Amiti.
Amity. Yeah.
Amiti.
Okay.
I love them, and we need to help them.
I am almost done.
I don't know what we can do, but I feel the same way.
It's the wrong one. I need to...
There's a vacancy in the archive. What was it? The Silvered Archive? Argent Archive?
Argent Archive?
In Funir.
Yeah,
Its head librarian doesn't work there anymore.
that's true. I don't know
because they're hiding in your keep, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if they will want to be around books ever again for the rest of their existence after this. But
I mean, if they're really good at it, though, maybe they do.
Maybe.
Okay, I am almost done.
I do have some ideas if we actually wanted to help them.
Okay. I'm going to now drag you back to this tab. There is a flash of light, and this chamber now connects to the Hoard chamber, and then a new chamber up to the north that looks to be full of like lush greenery.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And the snake, who
like
can
that.
see none of these exits from its vantage, just says, "See, I told you it does nothing."
Snooping around, Zach.
Yeah, I'm snooping a little bit.
Fine, Snoop.
Oh.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop.
A meaty.
Yes?
That got me.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
What's to tell?
Who were you before all this?
Who was I before all this? Who was I before the long, long years? Well, I am what's known as a Naga. We are, most of us, scholars and protectors and guardians of hidden lore, usually of import, but I am a protector and guardian of useless spells.
Is that your passion? Spells?
What is passion? I don't know, maybe.
What's your favorite useless spell in the collection?
Oh, I don't know. They're all useless.
I see. I think Ellen kind of looks helplessly around at her friends, like, isn't there anything we can do?
Honestly, no, there is nothing we can do.
Do you want to be free of this place?
I would absolutely love to be free of this place. I don't imagine that's possible.
Well, the Sky Sunderer is not around anymore.
You see the snake, like,
Right? I mean, she's
blinks in confusion.
dead, right?
Are you certain?
Dead. She is dead.
She's dead.
She
She has been for some time, I think, right?
Perhaps if I left. Perhaps. Oh, it's possible. It might not happen this time.
What happens normally if you try to leave?
I die an excruciatingly painful death and then reincarnated back in this chamber.
Oh. How many times have you tried that?
Uncertain.
Enough said.
I would also advise that the group of you don't leave this chamber. I think you ought to live here now, because you might also die an excruciating death.
You observed that before?
Yes, that's what that one tried. To leave.
Oh.
And points over to the, points its hood over to the
But
skeleton.
he's not even next to the door. Or did you move him over there after?
I moved him.
And
Sometimes he sits at the desk, sometimes
I see.
he climbs the ladder. Sometimes we take tea
I see.
together.
Can you do
I was
a
gonna
medicine check on him?
Well, I was gonna insight check when they said he tried to leave and he died, just to make sure that he died because he tried to leave and not because she tried to stop him.
Yeah,
from
good
leaving.
point. Yeah, roll an insight check.
Yeah. Okay. 27.
Yeah, you don't think there's any hidden deception there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll go and check out the skeleton. I don't know what I can learn
Roll a medicine check.
from a skeleton.
Cause of death.
From a skeleton.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty old, but like
Yeah, but
if you roll a medicine check, you might get something.
Yeah, I'll roll a medicine check. Why the hell not? We've come this far. There's no blood anyway.
Nope. As you go over to it, though, you see that like a book has been propped open in its hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll cast guidance on myself too for this. Oh, cocked. So, medicine is 19.
There's no like scratches or anything like that on the bones that would indicate that like maybe this creature died by like slashing or stabbing or anything like that. With a 19, it's hard to get anything more than that from this ancient skeleton.
It doesn't look like it was
the leathers that it's wearing seem like time worn, but not like physically damaged
like
by
burned
anything.
or scarred.
so it could be like psychic damage or something.
Yeah,
like,
perhaps.
I was gonna say it was probably something that wouldn't leave a mark. Anything.
So it could be like necrotic or
If we
psychic.
have 10 minutes, I could cast Detect Magic and see if there's any magical effect.
Yeah, we could do that if we... Yeah, I guess we could do that.
I'll just start casting it, and if you figure something out before I'm done, then I'll just... Yeah. So I'll sit in the corner and start ritual casting Detect Magic.
Amity comes over and like is watching you very closely perform your spell. What is it you're trying to achieve?
This lets me see a little bit better.
I know the spell.
Right.
Not useless. Not in my library.
Would you like to help? Come sit here.
I don't think that I could help with it, but I know of it.
Oh, come sit. I'll show you how I do it.
Yeah, Amity kind of like curls around you and watches.
And Ellen, like, as she sets the ritual out, is explaining, I use this for this, and this for this, and these are my spooky druid crystals and herbs, and, you know.
Just for kicks, Bert, if Amiti's okay with it, we'll, like, look at some of the books, either just the spine of the book, like the title, or, like, open a couple of pages, see how useless these spells really
Yeah,
are.
I wanted to also not look at the books, but look at her ledger, or each ledger.
What languages can you read?
Probably not enough. Common, Dwarvish, and Halfling.
Okay, it's in a language that you cannot read.
Okay.
But do you want to like pull something down?
Sure.
Yeah, you kind of look at the spines. What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Primordial, Undercommon.
Yeah, the labels are labels on the spines are all in a language that you don't read either. So you want to pull one down. Roll a d4.
Okay.
And then as you do that, Amity calls something out, but we'll see what you roll
3.
first. 3. As you pull it down and take this book in your hand, Amity says, "Wait, I've just remembered something. One of those shelves is a mimic." And you pull down this book, and like there's this like shiver of horror that goes down your spine, and you like look at the shelf.
Does the shelf look at me?
The shelf doesn't look at you.
Oh, yeah.
The shelf you pulled from was not a mimic.
That's amazing.
Oh my god. Incredible.
However, do also roll a d100 for me.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Okay. 76. No, 76. Yep.
Oh my god. Is it the wild magic table?
Yep. You open this book, and as you start to read it, like the magic instantly infuses you, and you feel this like shimmer of protective magic
Oh.
encase you. And
That doesn't seem useless.
the next time you are hit by an attack in the next minute, you cast the shield spell.
Next minute.
Oh,
Useless? But okay. Alright.
I attacked Vert. I'm joking.
You won't hit me, I'm shielded.
Watch him still hit you.
Well, otherwise I'd like to do, like, investigation and see if there's any, like...
After that happens, like, this magical effect pours into you. Amity slithers over to you and says, I have remembered watching you pull the book from the shelf. There is somewhere in here, I was told, and I don't know what it is, but somewhere in here there is a phrase hidden in the spells that will protect people leaving this room. Not me, but people.
There's a phrase.
Yes, a password.
In the books.
Yes.
Do you know which book is the Mimic?
It's one of the shelves, and
Or which-
I've
sorry,
lost-
which shelf is
I've
the-
completely lost track.
Evers is gonna face check for this mimic. And it's like, oh, finally I have something I can help with.
What do you want to do?
Well,
Just sort of like circle the room, like
Just like smack each shelf.
smacking each shelf.
I mean, oh no.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Don't be so
I'll help you. I'll help with that. I'll smack the ones that you're not smacking.
Oh boy.
Just a second. Let me,
Finally something I can help with.
did I come up with... No, I didn't. Okay. So I just need to pull up the stat block for a mimic. So Embers and Art, you kind of like start going around the room opposite ways, like smacking each shelf.
Oh my god.
With like an attack, or are you just like touching?
No, I'm like dragging my hand along
Okay.
the thing.
Can both of you roll
Oh my god.
just like a d10 each of you?
Ooh.
We got a 3.
5.
Okay. Art, as you're slapping one of the shelves with your hand, going around the room, your hand sticks to it.
Oh
And
shit.
a mouth appears next to your hand. I'm going to try and bite you.
Ah!
Does a 21 hit you?
No.
Yeah.
It's 24 right now.
This mouth tries to lash out at you, but you just bash it aside.
No.
You're ready.
No
for it.
biting.
I'll let each of you take a turn before this thing has possibly an option to act. What does everyone want to do?
I want to fight the shelf.
Go fight the shelf.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like in my ritual, but if I hear a commotion, I'll potentially help.
I mean, you do hear the commotion and see it start to happen, but like Embers is rushing towards this shelf that suddenly has a mouth and eyes and tons of teeth.
I'm gonna make 4 attacks.
I should change the music.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
All hit.
Bookshelf Mimic.
That's 104 attacks now.
Yes. Roll a d100 for me, would you?
Oh my god.
Yes, finally. This is the only reason I
This is
did
why
this.
you wanted to fight the
The only
mimic.
reason I did this.
Oh my god, be a good one, be a good one, be a good one.
56.
Oh no, not 56.
Oh.
I don't know. About
Oh,
that.
he's breaking out the sheets.
Yeah.
Yep.
The group of you watch as around Embers as she attacks this mimic shelf. And are you using like a hand or a foot?
I think seeing that Art was sticking to it, I think she's using the bolts.
The bolts, okay, yeah. You fire this bolt off, and it strikes the mimic, but then, like, one of the bolts, like, ricochets off and comes dancing back towards you with, like, this wavy motion, and then starts, like, shifting through rainbow colors and splits off into a bunch of these different ribbons. And Colorful spectral ribbons dance and twirl in the air around you for 1 hour.
Okay.
For an hour.
Incredible.
So that one didn't hit.
No, it did hit.
Okay.
It hits the thing, and then like part of it splits off and comes back to you.
Okay.
And then now I need to set a
It's
new.
like it splashes into multicolored ribbons.
Wow.
And then how many other attacks did you make?
I made 3 more.
Okay. And they all hit.
So that's 50 radiant damage.
Oof. This thing like is
Did you
nearly
say 50? 50?
nearly obliterated by these radiant bolts. It's barely hanging
my
on.
God.
Does
Oh my
anyone else
God.
want to act?
Art does.
Yeah, Art has an action.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you want to fight it?
Oh, sure. Yeah. 18 plus 8.
Hits.
And then, oh shit, wait, what do I roll? Okay. It's been a minute.
Or bookshelf mimic.
And then your sword gets stuck to it, but do your damage.
Oh shit, okay. That was, 4 plus 8 plus 4.
You kill it. Yep. This
Yeah.
bookshelf just like
Oh no!
it's cleaved in half, and like the radiance of your sword just blows the two halves apart, and it just like melts in 2 corners of the room.
Was it actually carrying books? Or were those part of the mimic?
It was actually carrying books that now fall to the ground. And the meaty kind of like looks at the group of you and says, I think that was the only one. I'm not 100% certain.
Ember's gone and reaches a hand against the wall and starts dragging it again.
Yeah. None of them stick to you.
Okay.
Maybe they watch their friend die and it's like, best behavior, everyone! Be real, shelves! For this
Stand your
group.
ground, stand your ground! That's really cool.
And I think actually that's where we have to end
That's fine.
tonight's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
episode.
That's good.
So we'll
That's
pick
good.
up
That was great.
next week.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you all
What
for
a ride.
playing. Thank you to those who came to watch. We'll be back in the Library of Useless Spells next week. See you Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Bye.
Bye!
Bye!